Would it? Okay, it should be working now. Testing. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. Yosha boss, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have to check up on that and see what's the issue with that. But anyway, I was coming up and I'm like just sitting in my chair, just thinking about what I'm gonna do for the day, and I just decided to come on the stream, and I'm thinking, the last time I did business with a company, think of it like online. Think of it like online when you do online shopping. And you got to look at all that. Yosha boss, you're good now. How's it going? Thank you. Thank you. It's going really good. It's going really good. I have a big thought to talk about because this is crazy when I started to see this. And I just wanted to see if anyone was like thinking the same way. So it all started from like when I was sitting in my chair and I had these thoughts of what happens when I go on Amazon, or I do business with a company online, or I do business with a company in general. And I do all these things with these companies and all this commerce and all this business with other people. And I'm just like, why am I doing business with these people? And then it started to go into like every year we have a birthday, like we're becoming born again every year. Y'all, it's kind of like a yearly subscription to be on this planet. It's like every year, you get another age, What if that's linked to how long you've been a customer? And think of it like, right? Crazy. Think of it like this, right? Every day that you go through life, don't you buy things? You buy things. You give money to a company. You give money, or whatever it is. I don't even know what it is anymore. You give something to these people who, evidently take your money and they fund something else. It's kind of like you're literally paying for a subscription just to be here. Think about it. Why are we always doing business? Every single day, you're doing business somehow. Whether you got bills, whether you're going to go to a coffee shop, whether you got to do taxes, whatever you just bought, you bought some new thing on the internet, you bought something on Amazon. It don't matter the case, but there's always some type of exchange going on. If you really think about it, every day there's an exchange going on. And who are you giving this exchange to? Who are you giving it to? It's like every day you're doing business with a company. And it's like every day when you wake up, you're doing more and more business. And every day that you grow and you get older or whatever, I don't even know what this term old means, because I keep hearing some people live up to 1,000 years. And as I believe it, I have not lived up to 1,000 years. So that'll be for another day. But every day you grow a year older. Some people are 50 years a customer. Some people are 2 years a customer. Some people are 60 years a customer. And if you think about it, the last time you did shopping, or the last time you spent money, or the last time you gave an exchange, did you not give them money? Just like how we're always going through everyday life, you're giving someone money, and in turn, they give you a service. If you think about it, everything is a service. Oh my God. Think about it. Think about it. Even bills, credit card, Starbucks, taxes, Twitch, Instagram, Amazon. It's all a service. So it's like every day you have this money. Even your job is a service. A job is a service. If you really think about it, people choose to go with jobs and they choose to do that business with that type of service over there, sometimes for the rest of their life. Everything is a service. And the last time I checked, you can say no to a service. Oh my God. Yo. It's just every time I think about this, it's like crazy. Like, I don't know what came above these thoughts. I don't know. But every time I think about this, I'm realizing more and more things. If you go through life, and like I always say on these streams, don't believe me. I'm just Noisy Fox coming up on here and having a smiley face. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. But if you just go through life and just think about, what do I do every day? just think about, look, just look at your life. Literally just look at your life. Look at other people's lives. Just look around you and just look at yourself. And just think about, what do you do every day? And ask yourself, how am I constantly in a service with someone else? And if you think about it, everything that you do with these companies, or everything that you do with these services or whatever, I don't know. I don't know anything right now, because it's just like, this is mind blowing to me to have this thought. It's like, you're always in some type of engagement or contract or service with these people. It's like, you wake up every day and you do your day, but out of that day, how many times, how many ways are you agreeing with McDonald's? Because if you think about it, I like to use the analogy in McDonald's. Oh man. Oh man, I didn't even turn on the vibes, y'all. Oh my gosh, I apologize. I didn't even turn on the vibes. Let me put this baby on. Okay, we got that on. It's like, and why I say that corporation is because when you go to the drive-thru, right? Do you not give your money to the person who's right in that window and serves you some fries? Do you not? That's what people do. That's what they do. You choose to go there, and in turn, they give you a service. It's like life. I choose to go on Amazon, so in turn, they gave me a service. I choose to do these yearly things they call taxes, and they give me a service. I choose to go to prison, and they give me a service. It's all a service. Yo, I choose to go to these concerts, and they give me a service. It's all just a yes or no. It's all a yes or no. Damn, it's all a yes or no. Imagine if you go to any place that's you seem as voluntary. Like for example, okay, let's say for example, you're in a situation where you're with your friends or whatever, and they want to get a ride from you, right? Because, you know, something happened or whatever, and they can't get a ride. So out of you being the person you are, and that person being your friend, you're most likely going to give them a ride. But you can also say no and call them an Uber. But you can also say no and say, you know what? I can't do that right now. Maybe because you got something to do, maybe whatever the reason. But is there anyone that you know that has a car? There's so many options. There's so many choices. But you see, when it comes down to it, people choose one thing. And it's like, it's the same thing with McDonald's. You go there, you go to the drive-thru, take out your money. Hey, cashier guy. Here you go. Thank you. Here's your fries. and you go on your willy dally way. Or actually, no, you got to go to the second one. Here's my card. Thank you. Take the card and you go on your dilly dally way. And then you go in your house or whatever, you give some to your family and you just eat some yourself and you're just eating. But one can also choose to go in that McDonald's. I know this sounds crazy what I'm about to say, but you can also go into McDonald's and you can also go in there and take the fries yourself and not pay. Or you could dress up as a McDonald's employee, go in there, act like an employee, work there, and say, I'm new, hey, blah, 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 and take some fries. You can also do so many other things. But if you think about it, it all comes down to choice. So in the end, every year that you're born, you're constantly just choosing. Hey, choose. I choose this. I choose Starbucks today. I choose McDonald's today. I choose the gym today. I choose my house today. I choose it all. And who in turn gives you those services? Who's giving you those services? It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. You're giving away your energy and your time and everything that you have to live for on this planet. Everything. And you give them this material and they give you a service. That's why you need a contract. Isn't there not a contract with everything that you do? When you react in this, whatever this thing is, I don't know anymore. It's all a contract. Look, you go on Amazon, you buy your thing, whatever it is, you buy your thing. Isn't there a terms and conditions? There's the terms and conditions, right? Okay, you go and apply for your utility bill. There's the terms and conditions. You go and apply for whatever it is, social security, retirement fund, mutual funds. Oh, stockholder, I want to take out my money. When was there never a terms and conditions? There always is. So it's like, what the heck are we doing, y'all? What are we doing? Look. What are we doing? Look. If oh my gosh, if you can literally go to any type of, let's say, when I job, I like to do banquet serving, so it's like all a service. But you see, I can choose not to give that service, and in turn, something else happens. So it's like, if you look at life and you just start to realize all of the ways that you just interact, you're constantly giving something. And in turn, you're getting something in return. So it's like every single day you live in constant exchange. Think about it. Every moment you walk, every moment you talk, every time you be, every time you think, it's all a exchange. When I move my hands, eventually the more and more I do it, my hands will get tired. If I continue to put on these headphones, I'll hear music in my ears. If I continue to come on this stream, there's an exchange. And I'm like, hold on. Okay, so if everything is an exchange and everything is a service, then I can choose how I want to live. I can choose what I do. I can choose who I give my energy to. I can choose. You can choose. Everything we do is because we want to. Everything we do is because we want to. And every day it makes me think about, you know, what are they doing wrong? Because I'm like, if every day I choose how I want to live, and I choose to go with that person, and for some reason I don't like what I was returned, it's still a service. It's still an exchange. It's like, if you go, and if you look at it deeper, you start to think, oh my gosh, if it's all a service, then these little shops or whatever it may be, whatever people do, they're all like a subsidiary of like another company. And it's like, that company is like subsidiary of another place, and it's like it goes on and on. But in the end, what do they all offer? A service. So it's like, if I choose to go with this place, and I choose to go with this place, and I choose to do that thing, I'm applying for that company. I'm applying for that service. I'm applying for that exchange. Think about it. Every time you wake up, there is a service. For some reason, you decide to go to sleep at this point in time, and you decide to wake up at this point in time. You are literally exchanging with your physical body. Because the last time I checked, right? The last time I checked, it's like when I go to sleep, I start to feel my eyes like go down. You know, I'm starting to get a little tired, as they would say. But even with that, I've also learned that I can program my mind to say no. How many times have you gone to school, in elementary school, middle school, or high school, and you fell asleep in class? You keep trying to fall asleep because your human body, your subscription is ending. Oh my gosh! Your subscription is ending. Think about it. If you don't breathe, what happens? If you don't blink, what happens? If you don't talk, what happens? If you don't eat, what happens? If you don't drink, what happens? It's a constant exchange. Everything in life is exchange. It doesn't matter to what. It's all exchange. So, what the heck are we doing, y'all? What are we doing? What are we doing? It's like, and when you go with your physical body, when you grow and you get older, what happens then? You're gonna get your hair grow, you know, it's gonna turn white. Your arms are gonna get a little bit weaker, your skin's gonna get a little skinnier. And you're gonna look old. You're gonna have wrinkles and blah blah, and you're gonna look old. But why does that always happen? What? Why does everyone die? What? It's a service. It's an exchange. It's a subscription. Life is a subscription. Yo, crazy, man. And then eventually, at the eventually time, I don't know when. Hey, I don't know when the next person's gonna die, but eventually, some person will die. And if you really think about it, the body just sits there. When it dies, it just sits there. It just sits there. When you die, and you look at someone, they're just there. They're not animated. They don't speak. It's just still. It's still. The subscription fee ended. Or not the subscription fee, rather the subscription period ended. So it begs the question, okay, so if I'm constantly, or whoever I am is, whoever that is, how people identify themselves, whenever you die eventually and you go to the state of your physical body is just sitting there, you, who you are, the person that has emotion, the person that decides that he wants to be a carpenter today, the person that decides that he wants to draw pictures, the person that decides who he likes music, the person who decides he wants to follow that path in life, the person who decides their life, the person who's happy, the person who's not depressed, and the person who's joyful. That spirit part of you, the person who actually wants something better, that you is not the physical body, because the physical body is this meat suit. It's just my hands, but hands don't talk. Think about that. Hands don't talk. My arms don't talk. My body doesn't talk. The voice box emits that energy, but who produced this outcome in the first place? It was a thought. A thought. And then you look past the thought and you're like, okay, where are these thoughts coming from? Well, most likely these thoughts are coming from experiences in my life that I've had. And those experiences in life that you have will make you the person who you're supposed to be. So it's like, as you grow and grow, you literally start to have different thoughts. It's like, it's unbelievable. It's like if you eat poorly, your subscription fee is like the basic level. No, or not the subscription fee. I don't know why I keep saying subscription fee. It's like the subscription plan. Subscription plan, 80 years of your life. You have to breathe this amount of times. It's a terms and conditions. Yo, it's a terms and conditions. Think about it. It's just the physical body that just sits there. But where does that you or who you are or whatever, where does that go? You think it's just gonna sit there? You have things to do. Now, I don't know. I don't know what happens after that, because honestly, I'm starting to figure out that I really just don't know anything. And I don't know, because there's just too many things to know and there's too many things to do. You can't do it all in one lifetime. You can't do it all in one subscription plan. But if you think about it, you are constantly in terms and conditions with your body. Okay, you want to live this amount of years. You have to breathe this amount of times. You have to have this many thoughts. You have to do all of these things so that you can keep up with that subscription plan. Who are you doing business with? Because wherever this physical body came from, wherever this meat suit came from, whatever it may come from, whoever made it, you made a deal with someone, because this thing eventually ends. You had to have made a deal with someone. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna do a deal with this guy, and in return, I'm gonna be this. Or you have to do a contract with that guy, and I'm just gonna be this, because where did this come from? Truly. And if people want to say evolution, then that's like a different subscription plan. How many times did I say subscription plan? How many times? I can't find all the clips. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to find all the clips. But it's like everything you do is an exchange. So it's like when you don't exchange with people, it's your choice. It's all a choice. Everything is choice. I choose to be like this today because this is what I chose to do. I choose this path. I choose this path. I choose this path. I choose that path. I go do business with that person. I go do business with that person. I talk to that person. I talk to that person. I have a relationship with that person. I have a relationship with that person. I choose this religion. I choose this religion. I choose this food. I choose this drink. I choose this lifestyle. I choose this mic. I choose to come up here. I choose it all. And so do you. And so do you. And so do you. If you think about it, everyone is truly custom made. It's like everyone has a custom character. Sorry, the more and more I go deeper, man. Everything you do is an exchange, y'all. It's all an exchange. There's always something exchanged, whether it may be good or bad. Even me moving my hands, I have to have the thought to produce to even move my hands, and my brain facilitates that thought with the nervous system to connect to my hands. And now I got my hands moving. But I can also choose to make it not move. But in return of keeping doing this, eventually the hand will say, hey, stop doing that, because something may happen. Maybe you get tired. Maybe you're, I don't know. Okay. But I imagine doing this will eventually get you tired. Eventually. So it's like, it'll get tired. And it's like, you exchanged a thought to do that with this hand. And in return of the hand doing all of that, it gets something back from you. The ability to use your body further. It's like everything you do is a constant exchange. So if everything you do is a constant exchange, can't you say no? And last time I checked, isn't no just a choice? If you say no or yes, you're making a choice. And that's all everything is. It's choice. You can choose to be this. You can choose to be that. You can choose to be that. But you're making a choice. And I went into this in my last stream where it was like, I think it was like, oh yes, it was why you should emit good vibes on the other people. And as I'm looking through that, there was an analogy I use, and I like this analogy. You have a path, right? You're running on a path, and there's two choices, left or right. Left or right. If you choose the left area, you're going to have a completely different experience in life, but it will eventually lead you to the end. But if you choose the right, it'll have so many experiences, but it will eventually lead you to the end. So it's like you literally have an infinite amount of choices. How many times are we replaying this game? How many times do we keep subscribing? How many times? And how long are we going to keep subscribing? I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just saying because honestly, this stuff is oh my god, it's obvious, like everything is a choice, but when you really think about it deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, and the more and more you ask questions, it's like every single time you get into something that is deeper and it just relates to your life, and then you'll start to see that your life is literally coming together with your thoughts. And it's like, yo, this is kind of cool, but why? Why did I choose to do this? Why? If everything is a choice, then why do you choose to do what you do? Is the chat? Yeah, the chat is on. Okay, there we go. So with that, it's like, if we can choose everything we do, then why do we choose the things that make us unhappy? If you choose the things that make you unhappy, you're making a choice. You subscribed to that plan. Because all subscription plans have an end, and they have a beginning. Every single time you are exchanging something. If you go on Amazon and you have the buy now, save later thing, buy now, save later. What the heck does that mean? Buy now, save later. What the heck are you telling me? You're just shifting the prices around. But you see, it's like you are in a state with this group or this intelligence or this consciousness or this service, and you eventually have to subscribe back, and in return you just keep getting it back as long as you exchange. So if everything you do is an exchange, and you can even relate it to the simplest things, I feel like for me, when I stick to the simple and when I stick to the small things and I just look around me, when I literally look around me and just question, things start to become so clear. Like every time you question things, you get an answer. It's like every time you look around you, it's the simplest things that have all the answers. Every time you go through nature, you get answers. You're always gonna get an answer as long as you question. So it's like, if you question why this is or what this is, or if you just ask questions in general, you're gonna get an answer some way, and you're going to grow. But it's like when you're on Amazon, let's say for example, and you're paying your subscription fee, there's a terms and conditions. It's just like life. It's just like life. Hey, it's crazy. Because how many people look at the terms and conditions when they purchase something? It's all a contract. Everything is a contract. Yes or no? That's what life is. Yes or no? It's choice. Do I choose to... I'm breathing right now, right? But I can also say, no breath. But what happens if I choose to breathe? My plan renews. If I don't choose to breathe, my plan cancels. It's a contract. Yes or no? Everything is contract. We are literally manifesting this reality. Every single thing that we do is a constant exchange. You go on Amazon, you have your subscription plan, blah, blah, blah. I just made a subscription plan for peanut butter because I love peanut butter. Peanut butter is great. And it came. But there's a monthly subscription. Okay, so a monthly subscription. But at the end of the month, at the time of that subscription, isn't there a renewal of exchange? Isn't there? So it's like, if you stop literally making the same choices that make you feel sad, or make you feel bad, or make you feel like you're not good enough, or make you feel like you want to stay under, or make you feel like anything that may be perceived as negativity, all of these choices that people tend to make, you can literally choose the other path. But in the reality, they all curve back to the same outcome. They all come back to the same outcome. Because you're eventually going to die. It doesn't matter what you do in this life. You're eventually going to go. So make it your best. Make it your best. There's nothing else to do. Live the best way you can. Continue to grow that business. Continue to help more people. Continue to work out. Continue to exercise. Continue to learn. Continue to read. Continue to feel good. Continue to dress how you want. Continue to become better. And that is a choice. But at the end of the day, as long as you continue to give business to that version of you, that subscription plan, you will be able to live a different life. If you choose to accept what it is you want to do, if you choose to accept how you want to live, and people will talk about how they want to live, but they won't do it. So if you continue to work every day on the reality you want to create, you will eventually go on with another subscription plan. Everything is a choice. Converted at a different outcome. Everything is a choice. Everything. It's like the circle of life. Like in Lion King said, the circle of life. The circle of life is a subscription plan. If you choose to live how you want and to live the best you want, you will have that type of life. However it is one may perceive what they want to live in life, however may one want to perceive that. People have different perceptions of what they want to live in. And if you decide this, then this is going to happen. But then you're also going to give something in return to that, and it's going to give you it back. And it's a constant thing. And say, for example, you're the type of person who doesn't go to McDonald's anymore. You simply just canceled that subscription plan. You just canceled it. Just the same way how you can cancel an Amazon subscription. You just canceled it. And then the subscription plan ends. No bueno. No problemo. It's okay. That's it. Someone may choose to go to jail for armed robbery or murder or stealing or possession or extortion, whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, it's still a service. Say if you have someone who for some reason went to jail, maybe he was stealing or she was stealing. She has to do all of these things to get a certain outcome. And it's like, if you continue to steal and someone sees you, you're going to have to get with another service. And this is when your permission and your choice comes from. If one chooses to steal, eventually they will manifest that life. Because what are in the terms and conditions of stealing? You go to a place they call prison, which is just another service. Prison is just another service because of the subscription plan you decided to buy. But not buy, choose. There is no buying. Buying is just another word for give and get. That's all it is. As within, so below. Or as within, so without. As above, so below. Everything is exchange. So if everyone decided to cancel their subscription plan with different subscription services, then they can choose a different route. And that route is another plan. And it's so many plans and plans and plans and plans. The greatest plan of them all is how you choose to live your life. That's one of the best, man. It is definitely one of the best. It's so amazing how you can literally choose to live your life. Like, it sounds so simple, but when you start to actually realize this, it's different than just hearing it. But then when you realize, whoa, every single thing is a choice, you start to discover how overpowered you are. You are so powerful on this planet. You can literally choose any life you want. Any life. Everything is a character selection. Everything is, what plan do you want to choose? How long do you want to be subscribed? Terms and conditions. Every single thing is give and get. Everything is choice. Everything is a service. Everything's an exchange. And that's what I'm seeing is the biggest thing with life, at least this physical world. And it's like, when the more and more you interact with this physical world, you start realizing that there are other people who have different plans, and there are different people who have different wallets, and there are different people who have different pans. No one is exactly the same as another one. Everyone is another person in a different subscription plan. That's why everyone is different. We're all subscribed to different plans. We're all subscribed by different choices. We all make different choices. That's why we're all different. Nobody's the same because we don't subscribe to the same plans. Just like how you don't subscribe to the same credit card as someone else. Just because you may not have the same plan as the same mouse as someone else. It's all different. You're custom made. You're custom made. All of these things I have. All of these things I have. All different than someone else. So it's when you like all of these things that I am, all of these things that I choose to do in life. Everything you do is different than someone else. So it's like when you realize that you can actually become anyone you want to be. You literally can. You literally can. You literally can. Like, I'm not just saying this, but you literally can. When you start to realize that everything is a choice, I decide to pick up my hand. I decide to. But I can also say, hey, I don't want to pick up my hand. But I can also say, you know what? I'm just going to fling it back and forth. But I can also say, you know what? I'm just going to take off my glasses. But you say, I can know what? I can take off my headphones. But you know what? I can pick up my mic. Oh, but you know what? I can pick up my phone. It's like, if we look at that basic level as just an example, as to the point is that you can make any choice in the world. You may have a car, but you see someone on the side of the street who's homeless, and you think about, why is he like that? But then you also think about, why am I not like him? Or why am I him? Or why did we decide different things? Every single thing you do is based on choice. Gutenberg, thank you so much. I am grateful for you. Thank you so much. Glad to see you in the chat. Glad to see you in the chat. But guys, I can't fathom how overpowered we as humans are. I just can't fathom it. Because every day I discover more things about how powerful we actually are. If you look at something in your life and you are not happy with it, try thinking of it, I choose to do this, so this is why it's happening. Every single thing that is wrong in someone's life, every single thing that is good in your life, every single thing you live in, every single person you put yourself around you, ask yourself, why did I do that? Why did I do that? And then you'll start realizing it's because you chose to do it. Every single thing you are, every single thing you do, every single thing you interact with, it's all because of choice. And that choice, where does it come from? Right here, mi mente, the mind. The mind. Oh, man. Your mind is the culprit. It's you. We're all the culprits. We're all the culprits. If someone doesn't like their life, it's because that person chose to do it. So there's no one else to blame. There's no one else to look at and say, damn, why did I do this? No, there's no one else. The only one who subscribed to that subscription plan was you. So if someone doesn't like it, if someone doesn't like their present plan, go with another one. Go with another one. You'll start to realize that every single thing you interact with is just a yes or no. Do you want my wallet? No. Okay. Do you want my wallet? Sure. It's a yes or no. So at the end of the day, it's like, what world do we live in? And every time I just look outside in just the city world, I'm just like, yo, I always think about, someone built that. Some group built that, but they could have not built it. You see, this world is run by choice. You live in a house, but someone chose to build it, and you decided to live there. It's all run by choice. There is no excuse. There is no other way other than the way you choose. If you think about it, every single thing you do in this life, every single thing that you live for, every single thing that you are, every single thing that you want to do, it's all run by you. It's all run by you. Because of what you choose to do. So there is no attack on us. We're not being attacked. We're being deceived. Because when you are looking at everything, they have so much tactics and ways on how to make you not look and ask questions. It's the same thing with McDonald's. If you go to McDonald's, you go through the drive-thru, you get fries. Those fries don't have what's in them. Those fries don't have everything that they did. Those fries don't have the outcome. Those fries don't have the recipe. They don't have everything just in plain sight for you to see. But what happens at the end of the day? I bet that McDonald's will make you feel horrible. I bet that at the end of the day, those things will make you feel like you haven't ate because they make you want more. It's dopamine. At the end of the day, you chose to go there again. You chose to do business with that segment of your life. And that was a shower thought. This is all a shower thought, because it's crazy when you actually start to realize that everything is a choice, not just saying it and hearing it. You have to actually start to realize it and then start to practice it. Start making different decisions and make sure these decisions are what's best for you. The life that you want to live, what is it? What is the life you want to live? Choose that life now. If you are living the life you want to live and be truthfully 100% honest with yourself, then continue to stay there, because that is what you chose to do. But if you want something different and you want to do something aside from what you're doing now, paint that picture every time in your present life. Become that. Choose it every day. Choose to be who you want to be every single day. And you will start to become the person who you want to be, because that who you want to be is simply a choice that you made to become that person, to become that part of you, to become you, whatever you are, whatever we are, whoever we are. So it's like, if you think about it, to get to the life that you want to get to, take the steps and choose that step every single day. And eventually, you'll get there. You'll find that subscription plan. It's like we're on a constant search for more plans. We're always looking for more plans. Everything is a subscription, y'all. That's all it is. Every single thing. And it's like, when you decide to subscribe to what they are offering, we take it. But why do we take it? It's because of the things that's not being shown to you. So you can't make a choice that is beneficial for you. They're not doing anything wrong. It's all us. Let me say that again. They are not doing anything wrong. It's all us. If they are doing something wrong, then you have to ask yourself, who's allowing them to do it? Just saying. Last time I checked, I chose to be here. I chose to show up today. I could have said no, and this all goes back to choice. But it's like, you look at everything that's going on in the world, and you're just like, oh my God, why'd they do that? Or, oh my God, something happened. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, they're just giving you what you asked for. That's all they're doing. If everyone turned off the news right now, there would be no news. You just simply canceled that subscription plan. If everyone stopped buying houses right now, you just canceled that subscription plan. Because why? How do you know it's a subscription plan? Because if you cancel your subscription plan, do you not get that service? So if everyone said, you know what, I'm gonna turn off the news, do you think they would still be pushing that stuff out? No, because now no one's gonna see it. We're all making a choice, and this choice is a collective consciousness choice. It's a choice between all of us together. We are all manifesting this reality together, y'all. The life we live in, we created it. Yo. What did we do, y'all? What did we do? What did we do? What did we do? Honestly, what did we do? It is so crazy how much humans have changed. It's so crazy how we have all of these things that are different about us all of the time. And then even looking at animals. Do you see animals doing business with McDonald's? No. But that's what they wanted to do. That was choice. If you look at nature, doesn't eventually that piece of nature go? But if you think about it, don't they have a physical carcass too? Just like us? Hold on, it gets deeper. When that physical carcass dies, where does that animal's mind go? Last time I checked, animals have a brain. They have a network. They have a system. Just because they don't talk doesn't mean they're not any lifeless than us. They're very much alive. But if you think about it, last time I checked, if I see a lion, I see a physical carcass. I see what they call a lion. And if that lion dies, where does the mind go? Consciousness, that voice in your head, that voice, that ego, or the subconscious mind, or the anxiety, or the depression, or the what's that word? Or the voices of like how many titles we got, or whatever people may talk about with themselves. There is some part of you that is alive inside of the physical carcass, but it's not physical. There's something in you. It's not this, because your hand is not inside of you. Your hand is not a thought. But who is producing this outcome? Who? That you, in you, Where does that go? When the physical body ends. And if you think about it, why can all men and females procreate children? Unless there's some problem that they can't, but it's normal to have the ability to procreate. What if we're being recycled? Because think about it. Whenever the physical body dies, you have this voice. You have something inside of you that isn't measured physically. There's something in you. Who is producing that thought? Your hand, this physical body, does not produce a thought. It animates and takes commands from your mind, your command center, who that is. But then even inside that, there's another you. So it's like, hold on, the vibes just cancel. Oh my gosh. It's like all of those yous, all of those things of you, it's like, it's the same thing with an animal. It's the same thing with a newborn baby. And when you die as a physical body, that you inside of that physical body, where does it go? But then to answer the question of where does it go, why can all humans procreate? And last time I checked, all humans create a human. And if you think about it, can't we all think? So it's like, hold on, if I die right now, where does this go? And it's like a business, y'all. It's another service. It's another subscription plan. And it's the same thing with an animal. A lion. Where does that lion thoughts and emotions go? Where does that go? And if not to another lion, does maybe it wants to be a mockingbird? Does maybe one day it wants to make the choice to become a mockingbird or a mantis or a rattlesnake? Does it make that choice? And then when you think about it, with animals and us, we talk, they don't. But it's like, when we humans create something like an animal, we made them talk. It's like we're creating different worlds with choice. Oh my gosh. Y'all don't understand. We're so powerful. We're so flippin' powerful. Oh my gosh, this is making me cry. Gosh. We're so powerful, it's unbelievable. And all we have to do is make a choice. All we can do is say yes or no every day. Yes or no. You're constantly making a choice. So it's like, if one wants to live any type of life, choose that life every day. And you will get on that subscription plan. Subscription plan makes it sound so much easier to grasp and understand. Because it's like, that topic could get very advanced, and I thought subscription plan would work well for the analogy. But it's like all of the things that you go through, man, it's all a choice. That's all we got, man. We got choice. We got choice, and we can choose anything. So it's like, never call yourself weak. Never call yourself anything that puts you down. Choose to be happy every single day. Choose it. And then eventually, you will live a different reality. But always remember, at the end of the day, you're gonna go to that end point. And that end point, it's neutral. It doesn't say you did bad or it doesn't say you did good. You just lived. You just did everything you wanted to do. You just you did your thing. So at the end of the day, why not do it with a blast? Why not become great every day? Why not do everything you're supposed to do every day? Why not become the person you want to live every day? Why not help other people? Why not choose to be great? Why not want bigger things? Why not be you the best way you can be? Discipline, I'm finding, is not, it's not willpower, it's not strength, it's not anything. It's yes or no. That's all it is. So everything I think about now is, do I want to do this or not? Yes or no? You know, it's all a choice. Everything is choice. So there is no right choice. There is no wrong choice. It's just choice. Because why? Why is there no right or wrong? Because either path you take will lead to the end of the subscription plan. There is no right or wrong. It's just choice. So when people say, did I do the right thing? You just did it. There is no, I did it. There is no, I will. There's only, I do. Yoda was right. Don't try, do. There is no try. There is only do. Because do represents choice. Try, you didn't do anything. You didn't make a choice. You're still thinking. Still deciding what you want to do. But in the end, when someone says they'll try, they've already made a choice. They've already made a choice. And they're gonna go with that. Everything in life is a choice. That, I had fun with this. I had fun with this. This, even me speaking and saying it, and it's really clicking in my mind. It's nuts. It's nuts, y'all. I don't know. Everything is a choice. You can create any world you want. We're powerful. But anyway, I hope y'all have a blessed rest of your day. Blessed. Gutenberg, thank you so much and joining, and welcome to the Noisy Fox stream. We're free of malls, baby. Thank you so much. And let me show everyone, we're on TikTok now. TikTok down your time. TikTok down your time. And also make sure to head over to the Twitch channel where we got, oh, that's YouTube. Make sure to head over there and go to your, how do you go to channel? Okay, I always be forgetting how to go to channel. Always be forgetting. Make sure y'all head over to the commands, connect with me, blah blah blah. Y'all want to donate, y'all want to see about me, y'all want to see contact me, it's all there. So with that being said, I hope y'all have the best of your days. Yo, Shabazz, you have a great day too. Thank you so much, everyone. Free your moms, baby. Free them, free them.